Part of proportions with tables and graphs. You may still use a calculator. Let's look at the first one on this page. Brian is 3 years younger than his sister. Does this describe a proportional relationship? So that would mean that if his sister's age is X and we take away 3, that would give us Y. So this would be Brian and this would be his sister. This problem uses subtraction, so it is not proportional. Proportional relationships don't use subtraction, they use multiplication. All right, then let's look at the table. First thing I want to do with this table is make a graph. I'm going to make a table for time, which will be my X, and I'm going to make a table, or the other side, which will be gallons, which will be my Y. Okay, I'm going to find some pairs on here. If we have 0 minutes for time, there's 0 gallons. If I have 2 minutes, I have 6 gallons. And if we have 4 minutes, I have 12 gallons. So what I want to do is I want to figure out what's happening for my X to get to my Y. And I know that 2 times 3 is 6 and 4 times 3 is 6. So our equation will be Y equals 3X. Again, where Y is our gallons and it's our 3 times our time. So we want to figure out which one of these is the same relationship. So if I have 6 minutes, which is my X, and I multiply it by 3, I'll get 18. But this says I would only have 2 gallons of water, so that's not it. B, I have 5 minutes. If I multiply that by 3, I should get 15 gallons, and it says I only get 10. So that's not it. For C, it says I have 10 minutes. So if I multiply that by 3, I should get 30 gallons. And I do. So C has the same relationship, and we'll just check D. It says I have 3 minutes, so if I multiply that by my coefficient 3, I should get 9 gallons, and that only gives me, or that gives me 10 gallons, which is too many. So our answer is C. Down here for number 7, very similar to part 1 of this worksheet, you would find the cross products. And cross products over here would be 1,680, 2,688, so that's not equal. 1,800, 1,800, those are equal, so those two ratios are proportional. 637.5, 850, not equal, so not proportional. And we have 36 and 256. I did that quick because these are the same numbers on the last worksheet. All right, last one. A swimming pool is being filled with water. Which situation represents a proportional relationship between the time the pool is being filled and the water level? So we know that proportional relationships start at 0, 0. They go through the origin. Okay, and they increase at the same rate. And increase at the same rate means they're multiplied by the same thing. By the same coefficient. We know that coefficient is being multiplied by a variable, so that is multiplication. So here is an empty pool. So empty pool tells me 0. That's good. And it is filled at a rate of 14 inches per hour. So that means the same rate for every hour. So that one's good. All right. B, a pool is filled at a rate of 14 inches for the first hour and then at a rate. So that changes the rate. So this one can't be it because proportional relationships have a constant rate. C, a pool started with 2 feet of water and is filled at a rate of 14 inches. So it did not start, oops, did not start at 0. Okay, so since he didn't start at 0, then it's not proportional. And let's see, D pool started at 8 inches. So again, D did not start at 0. So it is not proportional. So A is proportional. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Please email me.